It doesn't even matter if or not there seems to be a way. God is specialized in making ways amid all bad situations. Isaiah 43 verse 19 says, "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." God is capable of handling every situation. Remember that our God parted the wild, wide Red Sea. So even if you're in a place where it's as though there's no way out, don't be discouraged. You have a mighty one by your side. Even when we don't see it, God is working for our sakes. He is with us through whatever we go through, and He has a plan for us. He can make a clear path through anything. In seemingly unredeemable and challenging situations where we have no one to turn to, when we have nowhere to go and nothing else to depend on, and have come to the end of all our human strength, it's at these times God's power is brought to action. In our weakest moments, He's proven as the strongest for us all. Don't give up yet. God will make you bigger than ever. He will lift you from where you are, make a way, and set you apart for greatness. For your sake, He will not keep silent. He will not remain quiet, till your salvation shines out like the bright dawn, like a blazing torch. The nations will see your glory, and you'll be called by a new name that the Lord shall give to you. You'll no longer be called deserted. The Lord will hold you in His hand for all to see. A splendid crown in the hand of God you shall be. Doors are open to you. God has set before you doors that no man can shut. God is preparing you for something big. Rejoice, you will be bigger than ever. God has designed you for success, for big things. He didn't create you to live a mediocre life. You shouldn't settle for mediocre things. Set out and work, and God will bless you and the works of your hands. He will make your path clearer and make you big in the things that you're doing. God will bless the works of your hands. You will be bigger than ever. God will direct your path. His divine directions are a sign that God wants to give you bigger blessings. God will not leave you directionless. When God is constantly directing your paths, it's a sign that you're being led to great blessings. He will make you bigger than ever. Be optimistic and enthusiastic. Let your mind be at rest. God has great plans for you, and He's working to bring them to pass. God will make people favor you. People will crowd you with their support to make you a success, and they'll want to support your dreams, plans, or ideas in life. One way God can make you bigger in life is through people. Proverbs 3 verse 4 says, "So you'll find favor and success in the sight of God and man." As you're doing the things God has put in your hands, your career, ministry, or school, resources and opportunities will come toward you. People will seek to be a blessing to you. God will perfect your ways. He will remove all the barriers and hindrances to your success. He will remove behaviors and habits that may have been influencing your life negatively and preventing blessings from coming to you. He may even remove you from certain toxic relationships and cause you to stop certain habits so He can hand over your blessings to you. He does all these things so that you can enter your seasons of bigger blessings. Even if you're in a place where you're doing small things, God will lift you and make you great. Remember Gideon, who was just a feeble man, and yet God used him to do mighty things. God moved Joseph from prison to the palace, and he became ruler over great things. Don't doubt God's ability in moving your status and position. He'll make you bigger than you can think of. It may even be that you've been cheated several of your rights in life. Still, God will take you out of that place and fulfill His promises to you. He brought Jacob and blessed him, even though he was being cheated by his father-in-law Laban. God still blessed and prospered him. God moved him from a place where he was being jilted of his rights into a place of bigger things. Have you lost all the valuable things you have in your life? Your assets, health, money, and other things? Whatever you may have lost, God will restore them to you in folds that you never could have thought of. Joel 2, verse 25 to 26 says that God will compensate you for the years that the swarming locust has eaten. You will be satisfied and praise the name of the Lord your God, who has dealt wondrously with you. You'll never be put to shame any longer. Every time in the scriptures that situation seems like they won't turn around, God always shows up and turns everything around. The widow of Zarephath had nothing, and she was blessed by God with bigger things. She had overflowing oil beyond her thoughts. As she had overflowing oil, so much more shall you have overflowing blessings. This is because we're heirs to a fortune through Christ. Romans 8, verse 17 tells us that we are heirs and joint heirs with Christ, and we know that Jesus is the appointed heir over all things. Therefore, if you're joint heirs with Christ, be sure that God has created for you overflowing blessings. You will be blessed and surrounded with innumerable amount of blessings. God will make you bigger than you have ever thought. Take a moment to think about your best desire in the world. Now, think about something greater than that. Even much greater is God's plan for you. Is your life currently untamed like the sea? God has control of the seas in His hands. Behold your God, the God of power and might, who's able to do anything and make the impossible possible. He parted the Red Sea and created the world with a word. He's more than able to make you big and change your life story. Are your troubles as wild as the ocean? Pains as deep as the sea? Whatever the case may be, God is bigger than all of that, and with Him, you will be blessed. With Him, there are solutions to any issues you may be having. He will lift you from any situation and make you bigger. The psalmist said, "He brought me up also out of the horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my goings." Psalm 40, verse 2. Remember the promises of God to you. The word of the Lord always fulfills that which He sends it to do. Isaiah 54, verse 3 says that you will spread abroad to this right hand and the left, and your offspring will possess the nations and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. You will be bigger than ever. Your blessings will spread to all persons around you.